that you have to set your mind that you're going to be big. I'm going to be big.
Right.
I'm going to gain weight.
Right.
You got to start telling yourself, it's unacceptable to be at this weight. I need to be at this weight to perform this task. Notice I said perform this task. You don't just get big to be big and walk around.
Connected to your performance.
Exactly. There has to be a goal to run. For instance, if you're going to be a lineman in college football, it would behoove you to be in the high 200s or the low 300s, movable weight, strong weight. Okay. Because if you're 220 pounds, 230 pounds on a lineman, you're not going to play. Right?
No,
you're just not going to play. Because everyone's going to line up on you.
You're not going around.
Exactly.
You're just not gonna, even if you're strong, you're not going to have mass.
Even the lean guys are 245. So my point is you have to tell your brain has to trigger the fact it's okay to be big. It's okay to get bigger. Go ahead and get bigger. You tell yourself that.
Right.
I did. I told myself, hey, it's okay to be big. Eat, get bigger.
Right.
You know.
Well, guys today, like everybody who talks to me about it, I want to add 2 inches to my arms, and I want to drop 20 pounds and get 6 pack at the same time.
Yeah, I have no.
You just don't get that.
You're just wasting your voice to me when you talk like that, because I could care less about your dimensions. You know, I want to see what you're going to do on the football field. I want to see what you're going to do on the platform. You know, I don't care what your dimensions are. Can you execute that lift properly? Because there's a weight that's over where you should be. There's a weight that's under. You got to find that proper weight to be
what you want
for your
format.
Yeah, what you want to be the most effective. Right. So that's the key, and that it takes people at different levels to find that. You know, as you'll always hear the top athletes, yeah, I'm about 5 pounds heavier. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes like 5 extra pounds didn't help me at all. I need to drop weight back. You know, you've heard that.
Yeah.
It goes either way. So the fine-tuned athletes know where they need to be, and you just got to tell yourself, hey, it's okay to be big. Hey, it's okay to be strong.
Yeah. That is huge, huge. Yeah. Most people are, frankly, is what you talked about in the beginning. They're afraid of the weight.
They're afraid.
Afraid of the weight.
They're stronger than most anybody else, but they're afraid.
Right.
And then here's another one. It's okay to be a champion. It's okay to dominate.
Yeah.
You know? There's nothing wrong with being number one. All right. So if you can get that in your head, that's the biggest obstacle to overcome. Puts yourself in the champion. You're so used to hero worship that you forget to be the hero.
Right.
So you really have to tell yourself it's okay to win. It's okay to be the champion. You know, and with being a champ comes a lot of valleys.
Oh yeah.
A lot of obstacles.
It's not a short journey. It's a long journey to the top end of things. It's not a short. And there's going to be times where it's a mountaintop, times where it's hard, times back up.
Right.
It's got a long haul thing. That's what it really is. Because you were close to football how many years to your top end of your career?
93 was my last season, and then when I won the Arnold, let's say when I totaled 2,400. That was a huge accomplishment. I mean, that was my biggest powerlifting achievement when I totaled 2,400 for the first time. I weighed 345. That was 2002. So from 93 to 2002, I had done a lot in between, but 4 years of powerlifting, I finally got 2,400 total. And that's like with 2002 technology, like a brand squat suit, the Jenny shirt, didn't know how to use it all. So, it was basically just having fun, and that was a blast. I mean, I just enjoy that meet, and I'll never forget it. That 2,400 was the greatest. I think the second greatest thing ever. Winning the Arnold was great, but when I squatted that 1260, because I had worked so hard for it, and I had bombed so many times and so many injuries, and then to come back, at 46 years old and hammer 1260. Oh, that was great. I got chills thinking of it now.
Right.
I was in awe myself that it happened, because I was almost getting accustomed to it. It was never going to happen. When it happened, it was holy crap, and it was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. And, I thought it was going to be really hard and a struggle. It was actually one of my best lifts. It was going down and up. As well as 1260 to go. But it was that to me was the crowning achievement. The 3,000 was kind of expected. I expected myself to get that, because I had told my body, I'm not quitting. You may do all this stuff, but until we get 3,000, I'm not stopping. So I had told my body I was going to do that. So I know
it's funny you bring up some of those things, because having gone through some of that, I can see the mental positions. Like and I think everybody has this. If you look back at, sometimes it's even training lifts or not even meat lifts or stuff meat lifts that people don't think, because they're going to say with you, well, the big 3,000 and 13 squat, they're going to say that's the thing. But sometimes there's something you work for, and it changes the next level.
Yeah.
And then when you break that level, then you know you can go on to the other level. And sometimes it's even a relaxation. You said that to me recently about, like, you're probably deadlifting better today than ever.
Better.
One being lighter, but the second thing, because there's no pressure. I'm just having fun.
I'm not going so heavy on squats and bench, and I'm just having fun doing that stuff. So deadlift is kind of fun again. I lost about 50 pounds since my last contest, so it's easier to get to the bar. It's just, and I love the deadlift, but it was so frustrating because I was not built to do it.
Oh no,
I'm not giving an excuse. I mean, I herniated 3 discs in my back trying.
Right.
So it's not like I had one.
Yeah,
I wasn't playing around. I wanted to pull, 850.
Right.
But now more. I give my one more. But in order for me to pull those numbers, I have to get the body weight out.
I was in that same position. To truly max out what I could squat, I had to be heavier, but the pull I had to be lighter. You can't. You just get to a certain level of body mass. You can't even around yourself.
There's no way you can get to the bar properly and efficiently. So, and I'm watching these guys with the long arms and getting so mad at me.
Yeah, they're watching you thinking, God, I wish I could squat like that, or I wish I could bench like that.
No, I mean, Vladimir wasn't. He could squat like that. So, same with Andy Bolton. They were some great powerlifters. Just watching them perform time after time. It was like, wow. Goggins, remember Goggins?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, jeez.
Awesome.
I mean, he wasn't real big. Boy,
no.
I mean, I pumped into him one time. I thought I pumped into a steel cable. Bundle of steel cables.
Yeah.
Like, you ever feel that like on a bridge or something? That's how Goggins feels if you bump into him. It's like steel cables intertwined.
Wow.
It's like, golly, he's like a superhero. But it's just stuff like that. It's just you don't forget. The thing is, I still find comfort when I come to my gym. I'm at home, so I'm always going to do this. I'm going to keep going.
It's like a lifelong martial arts.
I don't want to compete.
Ring anymore.
Right.
You're still going to go to the gym.
I don't want to compete, but I love to train. I just love hanging out in the gym. I have to admit, I do.
This is my people. This is my.
I like watching bodybuilders. I meet a lot of bodybuilders when I travel, do mobility clinics. I ask them what they do. It's intriguing to me. I don't discriminate. Like at one point I did, and I was real biased and.
I think everybody goes through.
Yeah,
that. And it's
hateful.
not that there's not legitimate pieces of criticism to different systems. There are.
Yeah.
But not. I kind of look at it. I've come to look at it like this. I might not totally agree with your system, but if you train hard, I don't care.
Yeah, and you know what? I got tired of being treated like that myself. So I was like, I'm going to live and let live.
Yeah.
When I see the bodybuilders, man, I feel awesome. And I'm not being Mr. Acceptance here, but they're working hard for what they do. Give them some credit, like you just said. Give them some credit, So it's not your bag. So what?
Well, and they're totally different. Like I changed. You've seen some of my stuff. I changed to a much more conditioning-based format after I wanted to cut the weight. And some of that is just as freaking hard.
You show me a powerlifter who can beat a bodybuilder dumbbell presses.
Yeah, very rare.
Those bodybuilders can outlift a powerlifter any day of the week.
It's just a difference.
It's pretty humiliating.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I gotta give, again, not my favorite sport, but I gotta give credit where credit's due. I know like one powerlifter, maybe two, who has the discipline to eat the way those people do. Especially to follow it out until they get super lean and feel like hell for the month.
Right.
When you're that last month when they're doing insane stuff, dehydrating and all that crap.
Yeah, more power to them, man. I admire them.
And we should all learn from each other.
Yeah.
Which is the whole, I think.
And we did it one time.
That's true.
Remember 70s and early 80s, we did it one time, and then it fractionalized from there. And it's weird because one thing's disappointing to me about this is that it's an underground sport. There's no money in it. There never will be. Even bodybuilding, there's no money in bodybuilding. And how many bodybuilders make it a lot of money? A handful.
Yeah.
So there's no money in this. And in the end, it's like you want to belong to this fraternal order of iron, where there's a camaraderie among, like when people who fight wars together, they might only met each other in the battlefield for 2 months, but they're lifetime friends after.
Right.
Okay, because they were together through something horrible. Well, take that and lighten it up some. And guys who are powerlifting together, I mean, girls powerlifting, lifting, you know, getting judged, pushing the limit, no matter what federation they are, they don't hate each other.